U7 Buy provides the most convenient, fastest, and safest way to upgrade your team with numerous positive reviews and verified by top creators from different countries with 24/7 online customer support. Now you can enjoy an extra free coins for every order. Don't miss the opportunity for up to 4 million free coins. Use my code Inception for another 8% off. Oh my goodness, guys, they actually dropped content. I didn't think it was possible. They dropped content. Holy man. Yo, it's been this promo, and I think we still have another week of it. Buddy. Bring on footies or I will retire, man, honestly, because Shape, you know the nickname, you can check Twitter, check my recent tweet. Oh my god, it's been horrendous, to be honest. I mean, I don't expect these to be like super crazy, but you know what it is? I just picked up my controller, like I was gonna already review the card. Baresi. You guys remember this card? They dropped an SBC earlier this year. This guy had a good like to dislike ratio, but no, let's be completely real. You know, sometimes when I review cards, people will go into the comment section, oh, but like he's actually like good or this, and then people don't use them. Like I play the game normally, and then I never see him being used because he's not good, right? Because that's the EA's vibe. They're like, they love those types of people where they're like, oh yeah, but the card's good. No, it isn't. Okay, no. This one. Maybe. You know why? Because he actually looks formatted in interesting ways depending on how you want to use him. Because here's the thing, he's 5'9", right? He has striker, cam, and center mid, right? So the play styles that he has, first touch, driven, pinged, and finesse, all pretty good specifically for the cam position, right? Because you would get involved, and I'm hoping he has Shadow Striker. Imagine they don't give him Shadow Striker. Okay, it's pluses for everything. That's good. Shadow Striker for the cam position, right? But even in the striker position as well as the player that can set up the plays, he could still be pretty decent as well. It's a small player, yes, but it's a player that has defensive stats too, which is definitely very nice. The thing that throws me off a little bit, again, and they do this on purpose, is the way that he's formatted, right? Because with a card like this, it kind of makes you want to give him an engine chemistry style, even with the press room being, I think, added to the card. Yeah. Press per win is added, but it makes you want to give him a dribbling boost. The pace, to be honest, you're not really in a horrible situation there, right? So you're either going to do that with the card, or if you want someone that is going to be a more attacking center mid, so let's say, for instance, you've been using this new 4-5-1, and then you have two midfielders, one that's like really solid defensively down the middle, and the other one that has anticipated intercept in the side position, but then you want this guy to be your more attacking player, kind of like a Lewandowski. He at least has intercept and anticipate with passing playstyles to be able to be played in that position because they even gave him the roles for that, right? So even though this card's getting dislikes at 200k, it actually looks like an interesting card for what it is, right? It's mostly going to be an engine chemistry style flex, I think, which is unfortunate just because you can't really improve the pace. Like, here's a situation, right? He doesn't have quick step, but he does have rapid, right? So even if you were to increase the pace, he needs both of the play styles to be a certain way. But rapid might be good for the running animation. We'll see. It all depends, right? But yeah, he looks well formatted for the engine, I would say. Honestly, I'm not even kidding when I say this. You could actually potentially use him in the cam position on a shadow chemistry style as well, if you're okay with the dribbling stats being where it's at, right? Especially with the press proven and the way that he's formatted, because if you play 4-2-1-3, for instance, and he's your cam, it's a card that has defensive stat or defensive play styles in the cam position. So there's an added variable there. It kind of makes me want to try him out on a shadow first, just to kind of feel out the dribbling first, and then kind of like go from there, right? So yeah, I'll be trying him out in different positions. We're going to see how he plays. Hopefully he's a beast. I'm gonna play him as a right center mid first. It's this one is a playmaker roaming, so you can kind of like do his own thing, right? I'm gonna test him that way because I need to see the attack, the defense, and I'll probably put him up top as well to see what his dribbling is like, all that kind of stuff for the attack. Try him on different positions. Okay, Baresi. Just, oh, no way, man. I thought that was going to be good enough, you know, but Yo, Crouch needs to relax, bro. What's going on with this guy right now? Thank you. Oh my god, dude. Let's go, Baresi. That's his first touch animation? That's a little weird. The through ball off. Oh, there it is. What a pass. And then hit the finesse. Oh no! Why you do this? Oh. Just get it, Baresi. Yes, my boy. Go down. Yes. Little skill move to get past. Yeah. Driven. Those 4-5-1 kind of cooks, bro. The way it opens up. Very nice. An interesting animation for the technical on him. First time. There it is. Driven. There we go. The dribbling animation so far, like center mid vibes, I don't mind. Like I said, if you're playing this like 3 midfield setup and he's the guy that could potentially attack, you know? So good, he has the anticipate anyway, so. No, what kind of first time pass was that? Oh, I shouldn't have accelerated, that was stupid. Should not have accelerated. Unlucky, couldn't get the through pass off there. Beautiful driven passes there. Oh, too close. Should have passed it off, I think, actually. Oh, and you miss? Unlucky, I guess. What is his goalie doing? That's just disgusting. Like you might as well score the driven shot than that. Like what is that? Nice. Good little job there to open up the space. I wanted to see if I can get the little accelerated angle there for the driven shot. Of course, we missed that. Good. Nice. We got a good first time pass there. Oh, we'll take it. Konate looks like absolute garbage. I don't know what the heck this guy's doing. Maybe it could be an intercept there. Probably needs a plus though. Like hold it right there. Yeah, we'll take that. We'll take that. Good stuff. I don't know what that Konate is doing, man. All right, try him on an engine this time. See what the vibes are there. Oh, please. Yeah, against Van Dyke. No chance, my boy. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. All right. That was awesome. Oh, I should have shot it across. Should have shot it across. The attacker with defensive stats, you never know. Not that situation, though, that's for sure. Oh, this game is actually made for morons, man. The amount of times that happens, holy. We're still dealing with that to this day, bro. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, no, just the pressure throws him off like that? My goodness, man. There it is. Create the finesse shot angle. Finesse shot, driven shot angle. Wow. Not bad for a middle finesse, eh? Not bad for a middle finesse. There we go. Good stuff. Good finish. Don't lose possession just yet, Baresi. There it is. Get the angle there. Good finish. Ah, unlucky. Didn't get the angle there. Oh, orange timed it. Unlucky. We'll take that. So you can do stuff like that, like just regular build-up play stuff, right? Oh, couldn't get much there. Vanya saves that one for the finesse. We'll take that. A bit of a build-up play there in the middle. There we go. Small little dribbles, work that driven shot angle. Stuff. We pass up. Get the tackle. You have anticipate. Yep. Oh, missed time now, and we scored. Oh, Baresi. Oh man, nice try, nice try. Oh, nothing there, unfortunately. Ah, nothing on the regular green. Wow. It actually worked out just to do the finesse shot there. I don't know what Vanya's doing. Yeah, you're not going to have any sort of sprint animation, that's for sure. Well, this is what we got to deal with when it comes to doing content in this game. Until footies, I guess. I don't know if they're going to drop like crazy meta cards. You unlock cards like this for the concept of what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously he's not like a super meta card by any means. I think the way that he generally performs in game, honestly, probably like a center. Like if a card like this existed in older games, there was like a 4-3-2-1 system, and he's like the attacking center mid that has defensive stats, and then those were his playstyles, then yeah, it'd be a pretty cool SBC for what it is, right? In this game, like because it's so meta, obviously cards like this are not like super top tier meta. The like to dislike ratio is warranted in that sense, but the card is usable, right? He is a usable card in game. I just think that in the cam position specifically, because his first touch is like nothing too crazy special because he has such center back characteristics. I was able to dribble with him nicely if I used L1, right? The left stick specifically was like okay, but it was the L1 specifically with the press proven to dribble out of spaces that was helpful, right? But because his body type is average and normal, you do feel that on the card. Doesn't really matter if you give him an engine chemistry style or not. That's just something that you're going to feel. It's a little bit better on the card when you give him an engine, but I don't know. For me, he just feels like a card that, in my opinion, you would mainly use as some sort of center mid that could potentially attack for you. Like I said, if you play any of these sort of formations where it's like a 4-5-1 or something like that, where he can create space for himself to attack, that's going to be the main way. The other main way of using him, just because of how they formatted this card generally, is you being okay with him not being a super fast player, but in the cam position has defensive stats, but he's not really a tall dude to consistently get it. He just gets it sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Because of the defensive stats being there and then having the play styles. Like, that's kind of like the main things. But yeah, the passes came off nice. If you were to use this card as a shadow striker, he's still going to be usable, right? So for the concept of the SPC, usability-wise, you're building some sort of like Italian team, sure. But you guys know me, with this game being very meta, I'm going to tell you he's not like super top tier meta, obviously, right? But usability wise, because of the play styles that they gave him, it makes it a little bit more usable in that position, right? But his first touch, it doesn't really feel super special on him because obviously it's like moving a center back to the cam position. And it's like, to be honest, his height is helping him a little bit, the 5'9", with the engine boosting it a little bit on the L1 dribble specifically. But yeah, I mean, if you create certain spaces with him, center of gravity will be pretty good for it to hit finesse shots. I didn't even green most of them, and he still hit them pretty nicely. And then obviously having the driven shot, pinged pass, and first touch, it's still going to allow you to do meta things from time to time. So if someone completes this card and they're building some sort of concept in their team, they'll still be able to do work with him if they utilize him in the right way. Especially for a card that if his attacking AI pushes them into the positions and you just have to shoot the ball right away, then you're chilling, right? Because a card like this in the attack, he still passes the ball well, right? Like he does the nice little incisive pass to the players, little pinged pass, you know, so it could be helpful in that sense too. But yeah, one of those SBCs, guys, you know. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video today. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.